Thiru Haji APJM Marekayar, founder of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam International Foundation, and all other dignitaries associated with the foundation, a very good morning to all of you. 27th July 2020 is the 5th Remembrance Day of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the former President of India, who was an eminent scientist, a true son of the soil, and an inspiration of crores of students. Abdul Kalam Foundation is carrying out forward the vision of Dr. Kalam, and as done in the past years, it is celebrating his Remembrance Day in a unique way by conducting various events for students. The first thing which comes to my mind when you remember Dr. Kalam is his vision for transforming India. The basic tenets of his vision would result in a nation where the rural-urban divide will be reduced to a thin line, a nation where there will be equal distribution and adequate access to basic human necessities, a nation where agriculture, industry and service sector work together in symphony, a nation where education with a good value system will not be denied to any meritorious candidates because of societal or economic discrimination, a nation which will be the best destination for the most talented scholars, scientists and investors from around the world, a nation where the best of health care is available to all, a nation where governance will be responsible, transparent and corruption free, a nation where poverty will be totally eradicated, illiteracy removed, crime against women and children are absent, and no one in the society will feel alienated, a nation that will be prosperous, healthy, secure, devoid of terrorism, peaceful and happy, and continues on a sustainable growth path, a nation that will be one of the best places to live in and will be proud of its leadership. Dr. Kalam's vision translates to capability approach which enables people to reach the highest level of their ability through granting freedom of economic, social and scientific actions. To achieve his vision, it is required to boost the following 5 areas: agriculture and food processing, education and health care, information and communication technology, infrastructure development which includes reliable and quality electric power, surface transport and infrastructure for all parts of the country including rural and urban areas, self-reliance in critical technologies. India has applied both the capability approach and the ability approach to achieve some of the development targets with good amount of success. We have seen the country progress by leaps and bounds in all the above sectors. But is it sufficient? In the recent times, we have seen how our strategic interest can be compromised if we are over dependent on imports. Efficiency of our health care delivery system and infrastructure spending on health care has been found lacking. This is despite the fact that India is one of the leading manufacturers of drugs and produces highest number of doctors per year. However, as a country, we have proven our resilience once again in solving the present crisis. Within 2 months, our import dependence on virus detection kit as well as personal protection kit was reduced, and we have become exporters of these items. The young generation of the country is working tirelessly to develop an efficient vaccine. I am sure they will be successful. Change was the vision of Dr. Kalam, and we have the responsibility to ensure that we continue to fulfill his vision. However, unless we change ourselves as responsible citizens, we cannot transform the country. I once again call upon the youth to rise to the occasion and address the challenges that our country is facing. Thank you once again on my personal behalf and on behalf of the ISRO community for giving me opportunity to be part of the 5th Remembrance Day. Jai Hind.